Greetings and welcome to another Pokemon 2023 or Pokemon Horizons the series anime episode review. This time I am talking about episode 27, so let's get to it. In this episode, the Rising Boat Tacklers travel to the wild area to meet up with someone Dot found who claims to have information on Rayquaza. Surprisingly, Dot chooses to go along, which brings great relief to Liko, who was convinced that Dot had returned to her old, shut-in ways. Unfortunately, when they get to the supposed meeting spot, there is no one in sight, revealing that Dot was misled by a false report. While the others are content with just having some fun instead, in her frustration, Dot heads back to the airship to continue her investigation, adamant to find some real information. However, Liko stops her, insisting that she should just relax and have fun with everyone else. But Dot refuses, saying that she was already tricked once by misinformation, which put Liko in danger. Obviously, she's calling back to the Spinel ordeal. She does not want something like that to happen again, so she has to push herself. Her outburst scares Athena, who runs away, forcing Liko, Dot, and Roy to go looking for her. They soon find her near a pond that has a Dreadnought in it. While everyone is wary of the bite Pokemon at first, it turns out that it's very friendly, especially with its fellow turtle. An ingredient vendor soon appears, and he offers his goods to Liko and company. The episode then cuts to the Explorer admins, who await a meeting with Gibeon. Sango and Onyx soon get into an argument that is interrupted by Spinel, who reveals that he is once again responsible for misleading Dot, and then by Amegio and Hamber once it's time for the meeting. Back in the wild area, the Rising Boat Tacklers get ready to make curry using the ingredients acquired from the vendor. Dot reveals that she has never had curry before, which shocks Liko and Roy, who decide to each cook their own curry recipe so that Dot can taste them both. While Orla, Freed, and Murdoch get everything ready, Liko and Roy head out to find the berries for their curry, with Dot tagging along with Liko. Hilariously, a Greedent tricks Fuecoco into giving it all the berries Roy collects. Once Roy and Fuecoco realize what's going on, they demand to have their berries back, but this is met with an attack from an army of Squabbit, who overwhelm Fuecoco, forcing Quaxley and Dot, who were nearby, to intervene, which makes the Greedent and Squabbit retreat. While Liko and Dot offer to share the berries they got with Roy, he chooses to get more of the ones he wants. With their berries in hand, Liko and Roy cook their curry while making sure to teach Dot every step of the process. Once all the curry is ready, everyone partakes, including Molly, Diana, and Ludlow, who stayed in the airship, but were called by Dot so they could eat with the rest of the team. Everyone agrees that Liko and Roy's curry are both great, even if Roy's is quite spicy. Dot realizes not just the value of curry, but also of sharing a meal with others. The episode then cuts back to the Explorer admins, who have their meeting with Gibeon. They go over everything they know in order to decide on a course of action. While most of them want to focus on retrieving Terapagos, Spinel suggests that they hold back on doing so for now, since they have no clue what Terapagos is truly capable of. Amegio agrees with Spinel's course of action, though for a different reason. He believes that Rayquaza is the key to everything. Therefore, they should focus on finding it before the Rising Boat Tacklers can. The others end up agreeing with this plan. Back in the wild area, the Rising Boat Tacklers head back to the airship. On the way, Dot wonders why Liko spent the entire day trying so hard. She says that she just wanted to make sure that Dot got to relax and have fun while forgetting about her mistakes. Dot thanks her and they agree to talk and have fun together more often. This makes Liko very happy. Once on the airship, Dot resolves to find some real information, while the others try to figure out some other way to find some clues. Roy suggests looking into the ancient Pokeballs, which gives Diana an idea. The episode ends with her saying that they should visit a friend of hers who specializes in antiques. He might know something. So, that's the short but detailed summary of the episode. Now it's time to highlight, analyze, and comment on my favorite moments and or moments that are noteworthy / interesting. There really isn't anything to say about this episode. Nothing cool or interesting happened in it. It only accomplished 3 things, 4 technically, that are of any value. First, it allowed the Explorer admins to have more time to shine, and it revealed what they intend to do next. 2 things that could have been done in any episode, since they were clearly secondary to the rest of this episode. Second, it further developed Dot as a character and her bond with the rest of the team, Liko especially. While you can argue that this is important, it could have been achieved with a more thrilling episode, such as episode 16, which accomplished the same things but in a more exciting way, while also providing more value to the overall story. Finally, this episode provided the Rising Bolt Tacklers with their next destination / objective. But this is yet another thing that could have been done in any episode. Now, I understand that not every episode can be bombastic, filled with interesting revelations, and bursting with action, and that it is traditional for the Pokemon anime to have laid-back episodes that feel like filler. But knowing this does not make it any less disappointing when we do get episodes like this. They feel inconsequential, boring, and like a waste of time that failed to elicit much beyond a few laughs. Also, I just want to point out 2 nice little details. First, remember when I said in a recent video that Boltund had yet to appear in the main anime? Well, this episode took care of that. Second, Dot got to finish the video she was recording in the previous episode, which was interrupted by Terapagos. But those are my thoughts on and analysis of the episode. Now it's time to bring this review to a close by going over my overall opinion of the episode. So, overall, this episode was just meh. It was extremely uninteresting and easily one of the worst showings for Horizons thus far. While it did provide some value to the story and the characters, it was all things that could have been fulfilled in a better and more enjoyable episode. But that's the review and the video. So, as always, leave your own thoughts down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and would like to see more like it, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I love Pokemon and I love making videos on both the anime and the games. Also, please consider clicking the links on screen so that you can check out more videos like this one right away. Additionally, down in the description, I have affiliate links for GameStop, which is where I buy all my gaming related stuff, affiliate links for Amazon, which is where I buy all my stuff that is not gaming related or groceries, and a link to my Buy Me a Coffee page. These links will all allow you to support me directly if you would like to. I would very much appreciate it. Also, I have a link to my second channel where I cover Resident Evil. If this is something that would interest you, then please check said channel out. Thank you so very much for watching, and let's meet again in the next video.